Welcome back to the Conscious Code series on the EmbodyME Podcast. I'm your host, Crystal Renae, and I'm sharing the 64 human design gates, 64 gene keys with those who are willing to dive deeper into this transformative information because it really allows you to embrace all of who you are, not just your gifts, but your shadows as well, and be whole, be authentic, embodying all of who you truly came here to be in this lifetime. And today we are discussing Human Design Gate or Gene Key 40, which I refer to as the Lonely Giver. Now, this happens to be my moon sign, and some of the names affiliated with this gate in human design are the Gate of Aloneness, the Gate of Restoration, or the Gate of Deliverance. And this is located in the heart center or the ego center, connecting to the solar plexus in the channel of community, which is linked to gate 37. This is in the tropical sign of Virgo and the Vedic sign of Leo. It's on the cusp of the Magha and the Purva Falguni nakshatra. My moon happens to be in Purva Falguni. Now, the overall energy of Gate 40 is where you embody a deep understanding of the importance of balance in your life, especially between work, community, and personal time. So if this gate is strong in your design, you are likely a natural provider, driven by a desire to serve your community or tribe, and you possess a unique resilience and the ability to follow through on your commitments, demonstrating both resolve and dedication. So your strong sense of self-worth enables you to set effective boundaries, helping you avoid overwork and overextension. So it's all about finding a balance between your personal and your work life and not burning yourself out, trying to give to your community and provide for your community. So the shadow of Gate 40 is exhaustion. And it really goes along with the Purva Falguni nakshatra, if you really think about the energy of that and just wanting to kind of laze in bed and do your own thing. But the shadow of exhaustion pertains to the energetic depletion that arises from forceful and willful actions, especially when the force is applied against the flow of your true nature, leading to fatigue, burnout, and potential health issues. And the repressive nature of this shadow, or if it comes up in an introverted way, that you can come across as being acquiescent, where you may find yourself lacking firm boundaries in life, making it easy for others to manipulate you. And this may stem from a reluctance to stand up for yourself, leading to a permissive attitude rooted in the denial of your own needs. You might give yourself tirelessly to organizations or people who don't truly care about you, and ultimately draining your energy and leaving you feeling undervalued. The reactive nature or extroverted nature of this shadow can show up as being contemptuous. And this is where you may experience a denial of rage. And this can manifest as extreme arrogance, where you might prey on the weaknesses of others for your own benefit, or you may find it hard to let others get close, unconsciously cutting away your support systems. Although you may not appear exhausted, you isolate yourself from your community, creating a barrier that prevents genuine connection so that you don't burn out. So in the shadow, you can overwork yourself or burn yourself out. You may find yourself serving others excessively to prove your worth, which leads to burnout. And in your pursuit of meeting the needs of the community that you serve, you might forget about your own needs, especially the need for rest and relaxation, not being able to find or maintain the balance that you're here to embody. Or you may use force instead of natural energy to get things done. So you're forcing yourself to commit to the things that you've said yes to. And this misuse of power can exhaust you and lead to both physical and mental fatigue. And since it's connected in the heart, it's all about proving yourself, right? So you force yourself because you don't want to be viewed in a certain way by your community or your tribe. So you have an addiction to work In the shadow, another shadow that you may experience with this gate is your boundaries may be weak or porous, leading to overgiving or exploitation by others. And this could cause you to constantly feel drained of energy. And you might develop an unhealthy relationship with work, causing you to close off emotionally and lose touch with your humanity. And this workaholism could further isolate you from your community and loved ones. And you can feel a strong sense of loneliness, even when surrounded by others. And this might result from a struggle with your inherent independence and the need for communal interdependence. You might struggle with setting boundaries and denying others access to your energy, leading to exhaustion and resentment. And this is especially harmful if you're involved in work that isn't aligned with your nature. It's almost leading to martyrdom, and you may find it difficult to forgive and let go of past issues in this shadow. You deny your emotions to stay strong and appear strong, and there is an imbalance between work and personal life, whether you put more emphasis on work and more focus on work and then let your personal life kind of go stagnant, or vice versa, where people are taking advantage of you because they see your strong ethic, they see that you want to provide for the community, and you have a weak boundary with when it comes to saying no to things that do not align with you, and you force yourself to provide for the community, although you do not have the energy to do so. But that brings us to the gift of this gate, which is resolve. And this embodies the art of mindful inaction, which is a peaceful state achieved when energy is aligned correctly, leading to deep relaxation, recharge, and rejuvenation, ultimately allowing for more efficient and harmonious action. Another aspect of the Purva Falguni Nakshatra. And the only reason I know this nakshatra so well is because it is my moon in Vedic astrology. So, in your gift, you have the innate ability to draw on your deep inner resources to follow through on your commitments. You can effectively use your energy, balancing between giving to others and replenishing yourself. You have the discipline to make a clear distinction between what serves you and what doesn't, and can say no to things that are not aligned with your true purpose. You naturally understand the importance of balance between work and rest. You're aware of when you're overextending yourself and know when to take a break to recuperate. You recognize the necessity of downtime, relaxation, and personal restoration, and you're adept at managing these aspects to ensure your overall well being and effectiveness, knowing that you cannot give from an empty cup. And as the gate of aloneness, this gate enables you to be comfortable with your own company and appreciate your unique journey of individuation. You can enjoy periods of solitude, knowing that these times contribute to your personal growth and independence. You value your aloneness as a period of self reflection and self development. So, in your gift, you're actually capable of establishing firm boundaries that protect your energy and time. You understand that proper boundaries not only prevent burnout, but also empower you to dedicate energy to your community effectively. You're able to stand your ground and assert your needs in a respectful yet firm manner. So you have the energy to provide and serve like your heart desires to, because you've given yourself that time and that rest and that rejuvenation in your gift. And because of this, you have a strong will to provide for your community, often going above and beyond to ensure the welfare of your tribe. Your energy and dedication inspire others, and your capacity to deliver your promises consistently earns you the respect and trust of your community. And that brings us to the highest state of frequency of this gate, your Siddhi, which is divine will. This represents complete physical relaxation, the highest form of surrender, where one fully emerges with the divine flow of life, resulting in the manifestation of actions that are in complete alignment with the universal energy without any force or strain. So, You understand the importance of clear agreements and ongoing communication within relationships. You're capable of negotiating effectively to maintain a balanced exchange of energy and resources, ensuring that your needs are met while you fulfill your commitments to others. And you understand the art of doing nothing as a means to recharge. Through rest and relaxation, you allow your mental and physical health to restore, boosting your productivity and general wellness. And when aligned with the work that you love, you experience a sense of fulfillment and harmony. And this alignment results in efficient and enjoyable work, creating a positive cycle where you feel energized and inspired, further boosting your productivity and impact. You're able to tap into your emotional strength to forgive and let go of past grievances. And this ability aids in resolving life's complications and facilitating progress and cooperation. So you understand your value and you don't link it solely to your service or your work. And this prevents you from overworking or overgiving as a means to prove your worth and allows you to maintain a healthy balance in life. And that's what this gate is ultimately all about. And how you can use this gate in your brand and business is that you can help your clients create a balance between giving to their community and preserving their own well being. And this energy encourages a deep sense of service and dedication, but it warns of the exhaustion that comes from overextending without proper boundaries, helping people overcome burnout or find that balance in their work and personal life. And to align with this essence, your clients must cultivate self awareness, ensuring that their offerings come from a place of genuine empowerment rather than a need to prove their worth. And embodying this balance in your brand, you can serve others meaningfully while maintaining your vitality and authenticity. And here are some contemplative questions that you can ask yourself if you have this gate active. What agreements am I making in my relationships that might be causing me to compromise my value? What needs to be healed, released, aligned, and brought to my awareness for me to take responsibility for cultivating my own sense of value and self worth? And how can I better balance my need for solitude and community interaction? Because both are so very important to you. And here are some embodiment tips that you can use to further accept the shadow of exhaustion and embody the gift of resolve and divine will. Listen to your body. Your body holds wisdom and it communicates with you through feelings of exhaustion, stress, or discomfort. Pay attention to these signs and take them as cues to slow down and rest. Balance doing and being. The world often places high value on constant action and productivity. However, the art of doing nothing is equally valuable. Find a balance that works for you between periods of activity and periods of rest and rejuvenation. And set healthy boundaries. If you feel exhausted or overwhelmed, it might be time to reassess your boundaries. Learn to say no without feeling guilty for prioritizing tasks that align with your true self. And that, my friends, is the amazing 840, my conscious moon sign, the lonely giver. And with that being said, I will see you again with the next human design gate until these gates are completely done. I love you guys. Mwah. Have a beautiful week.